back to Pop Pop Fizzle. I'm Heidi.
And I'm Zombie Jeff. I'm a zombie because I'm sick as a dog, and so is Heidi, actually. So we are here, upright for a little bit, to watch the Star Wars Rebels finale. We're a little bit sad about that.
It's the series finale. I'm very sad about that. I've loved this series ever since Jeff introduced me to it, and I've loved these characters, and I am just so sad that this is going to be at least the end for now. So
strangely, in the sort of weird divided fandom that Star Wars has going on right now, there's a whole lot of people that give Rebels sort of a snide, a skewed glance, and I'm like, I don't get it. These are some of my favorite characters in Star Wars canon now. I love these characters.
Canon.
Yeah.
So if you're a Star Wars fan...
Not canon, he's dead.
Not canon, he's dead.
Spoilers.
Sorry, spoilers. But, I mean, if you're a Star Wars fan and you love the whole canon, this is part of the canon, and if you ignore it, you're going to get the main story, but if you ignore this, there's so much more richness that you're missing out on, for sure.
And so we are fans of this show. Big shout out to Dave Filoni and his team for putting together a fantastic show. 4 seasons worth of quality entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And
animated.
Animated, yeah.
Yeah, and just really well told, really well written, really well animated. There's not been anything in this that I felt like, oh, this is just a dumb kid show. I mean, this is
and it expanded the scope of the Star Wars universe. It gave us new characters to care about.
Yeah, gave us new lightsabers to look at.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
and you're eating that next time.
Thank you. And yeah, lots of characters that we've come to care about, which is why losing Kanan was so sad. Now we're going into the finale. We don't know if we're going to lose somebody in this episode or not.
No spoilers. We have zero with no
We have
idea.
kept ourselves from spoilers. This episode aired last night. Heidi was working a long shift, and so we're just getting to it this morning. Both of us are sick. Both of us would rather be in bed, except we need to watch this. And Star Wars Rebels is one of the few things that could get me out of bed today. So we're going to watch this together. Please forgive us if we cough during our reaction to this. All right. So, hesitantly, because I don't want to say goodbye, I push play.
Here we go.
Do now, but I'm afraid. Not for me, but for my friends. They fought so hard, given so much, and helped me to understand why you stood up to the Empire and made the sacrifices you did. I wish you could meet them, my new family. I guess in some way you will be with us today when we finish what you started.
I would never help you.
Yes you will. It will be your last act as governor of Lothal. You're finally going to do the right thing and help free your home world.
I will do no such thing.
Okay, if that's your choice.
Governor Puppy Chow.
Uh-huh.
They're all yours.
Hey, look out!
Stop it!
Alert security. Seal the blast doors.
Get that door open.
They can fly.
Okay.
That's our cue.
Nice. Aw.
They can fly.
Yes, they can.
Ezra gave me a special mission. What are you talking about? Watch out!
Let's go.
fired in years. Gonna take time to prime them. You're too late.
Strong.
Shutting down the launch cycle.
No, we can't just sit here.
Ron is holding position directly overhead. If we launch the dome, we'll crash into his ship and destroy the entire city.
Carabast. Retract.
Chopper, put me through.
What part?
Just so that you understand that my intentions are genuine, I shall demonstrate my power. Open fire.
Enough! I surrender!
I understand that you think you need to do this, but
This is what I was meant to do.
there's another way. There's always another way. I won't let you go.
Alright. If this isn't the way, then what is?
Blow him out of the sky. City.
One last time.
Hera. Over here. We should use the primary schematic if we're going to find a way to raise the shield. We need to get down here and take control of the power terminals.
Get past all the Imperials and locked in here with us. We can bypass the upper back using the executive directives.
He's stopping him.
We have to stop him.
Ezra, don't do this.
Hera, we have to trust him. The best way we can help is to get that shield up, so when Ezra makes his move, we're ready. We have to assume the generator room will be well guarded, so we'll need 2 teams to hit it from different sides if we're going to capture both power terminals. That is, if you agree, Hera.
It's a good plan. The best chance we've got.
It was a wise decision for you to surrender.
I didn't have much choice.
Oh, nonsense. You could have chosen to let your people die. However, you chose to be a Jedi. Predictable. You follow a long history written by the Jedi where they choose what they believe to be morally correct instead of what is strategically sound.
And yet the Jedi have survived.
The Jedi once numbered in the thousands. What's left are a scattered, frightened lot, mostly beaten and in hiding or poorly trained children like yourself. Who decides what is irrelevant? What matters is who has power. And that is something the Jedi won't teach you, so I'll take you to someone who will. My Emperor, I have brought you Ezra Bridger.
My dear boy, I've so wanted to meet you. And here you are, at last.
That thing is gonna warn Thrawn about our attack. It's just like Ezra said.
Come on!
Huh.
Wait, what does that mean? What do you mean it's just...
Ezra told me that there was a chance Thrawn would get back to the capital before they finished their plan. And if it looked like that was the case, he gave us a special mission. Thanks. This is Team A. We're in.
It is her.
Copy that, Team A.
What's it look like down there?
Oh! It's just great. Really wish you were here.
Any ideas?
Yeah, but I'm gonna stay anyway.
At least she's honest.
Yeah.
Ezra, I made your favorite.
The gateway will not be open forever. Go now, before it's too late.
No.
You know it is possible to change fate. There are infinite paths and infinite possibilities, but you must open the door.
Son, are you coming?
Oh,
So Palpatine needs him to open the door.
gotcha.
All right, I'll do it.
Don't!
There we go.
He's crazy!
Yes.
But it was your idea. Come on.
What about my friends?
If you open the gateway, you will save your parents. They shall live.
I didn't answer the question.
The family that could have been, or the family that you already have.
Like that. Come on,
Go
Ezra.
on. You deserve this.
Mom? Dad?
Come on, Kanan.
You'll always be a part of me. I have to let you go.
There we go.
I'm curious. He gave Chopper his lightsaber. Is it possible that he has Kanan's
I have
lightsaber? The one
I
that's
don't
in
need
little
it.
pieces? Or did that get destroyed?
Unfortunately. Destroy him.
All batteries prepare full-scale bombardment of the city. On my command.
I think we're out of time.
Guys, now or never.
Now!
Zeb. Don't wait on me.
Rock! What's your status?
Sorry, you'll have to go back. He's busy at the moment. Never mind about calling back.
Chopper?
Well,
Chop, pick up! Oh, really? Yeah, that must be tough. But can you please see if you can contact the ghost? It's almost time to get out of here.
Looks like you lose, Thrawn.
A momentary setback.
We'll see.
Sir, several unidentified objects have just entered orbit.
My blockade will intercept them.
They've destroyed the blockade. Our ships are just gone.
Get Captain Palion.
Sir, they came out of hyperspace. I've never seen them. Admiral, we have incoming.
Take a look.
It's the whales? Yeah.
well, how about that?
When they glow like that.
They're about to jump into hyperspace.
Ezra, get out of there right now. That's an order.
Hera, I have to see this through to the end. I can't do that. It's up to all of you now. And remember, the Force will be with you, always.
The attack we all anticipated never came. The once invincible empire had begun to fracture. The small rebellion had become bold. And with a decisive victory at the Battle of Endor, the Emperor's reign of terror came to an end. Hera fought in the Battle of Endor, as did Commander Rex. By that time, there had been a new member added to the crew of the Ghost. Spectre 7, Jason Syndulla. Born to fly, just like his mother. And well, we all know what his father was like. But one day, I realized there was more to it. There was something else I was meant to do. Ezra's out there somewhere, and it's time to bring him home.
Wow.
That was good stuff.
That was a really great ending.
And I know what series I want to see next.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know if that's the plan, but if the plan is to have Ahsoka and Sabine hunting for Ezra, I'm in.
Yeah. Which also means that if Ezra's out there, then Thrawn is still out there, as I thought they may do. Mm-hmm. So you got to see Ahsoka. We got to see that coda.
And we had heard that the biggest chance for a new series would be that it would take place between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens.
And they did that jump perfectly.
Yeah, so they're totally so. But if that's the story they want to tell,
I'm in.
They've got that opening.
Yeah.
I felt like I got a little bit of Sabine Ezra moment. A little one.
Little one.
And the fact that she would still care enough to go looking for him
of
all the
course.
time
Signifies
that there's something more there than just,
just
how Hera or Zeb or anybody else felt about him.
Yeah.
Cool seeing Ahsoka, just briefly.
Very briefly, but it was perfect. It was the perfect way to see her.
And he said, "Come and find me."
Yeah. And he can't wait to come home, so...
Right.
So he's been somewhere, lost, I guess, all this time during the whole...
Perhaps, and I'm wondering if what he saw was that he needed to keep Thrawn out of the fight.
Maybe. And then, because he definitely would have been a huge player if he had been around.
Of course.
And so Thrawn's major rally with the TIE defenders and all of that had to fall by the wayside because Thrawn wasn't around to see it through anywhere else. So thus the rise of the other competing faction to do the Death Star.
I'm glad they gave us the message from Ezra.
Yeah.
With the words for everybody, because if that was going to be his death, if that was going to be the end, then they moved past it really quickly because things were still happening. They still had to go. And while that's life continues to happen, much as it did for the crew after Kanan said.
Right.
To me, if it had ended there and that would have been the end, then it would have felt like he got short shrift and that his death, while important, was glossed over very quickly.
Yeah.
But because they found out almost immediately that he's out there, somewhere, I think that was a better way.
Or at least they have hope that he's out there.
Right.
I mean, he went through with the space whales and...
So we know that...
who knows where that went off to.
So we know that Kanan and Hera definitely were an item. So her waiting to say that she loved him wasn't the issue. Of course we knew this anyway.
Yes.
But that was cool. It'll be interesting to see if they use that boy in canon at any point.
Yeah, and of course the weirdo in me is wondering what is the human hybrid Twi'lek version? How long?
He had big ears.
He did have big ears and green hair.
Green hair.
So.
I'll have to go back and watch that again.
Yeah,
but,
so that's just weird. But we'll see how that goes, and cool that she had already made him a part of her family with the heirloom thing. I can't remember. It starts with a C. I'm sorry.
It doesn't start with it's a K. Calicori.
Yeah. Okay. There's the sound in there.
Yeah.
So, but she had already made him a part of the family, so maybe that was something that she knew was kind of on the horizon.
Maybe. And I like that they gave us that jump. I like that they...
It was a good jump.
They gave us the ability to know what happened with everybody without it just being, hey, they won, yay.
Yeah.
And
where were they during all of these things? We got to see that.
Right.
Who fought where.
Huge, of course, character arc for Callus coming over to their side.
Yeah.
So nice to see that he got
a nice little ending.
A nice ending as well. I really felt like that episode with he and Zeb was important, not just for him turning and becoming the new Fulcrum and all that stuff, but also just for him sort of struggling with what he had done. That he as much as he put up the show of being the company man and the whatever, he still was struggling to deal with what he had done in the name of the Empire.
Yeah.
And the fact that he got a chance to redeem himself was excellent.
And to be forgiven by the people that he had done stuff to. So that's really great right there.
Right.
Glad to see Governor Price is out.
Yes, glad to see her gone. Glad to see that, for all, of course, that I don't root for Thrawn because he's a bad guy, it was good to see that they didn't take him out like a punk because that would have not felt true to his character.
No.
But I'm also glad the same is true of Ezra, that he, while things may have been touch and go for him for a bit, that he was confident in his plan, and he had plans within, wheels in motion, within wheels in motion, within wheels in motion, because the Force was guiding him in that, and he was listening, and
yeah, he was strong enough to really trust that.
Yeah, and he had taken the lessons that Kanan taught him and put them into motion the way that he should.
Yeah.
So that, I think, is cool to see. We get an explanation as to why he was not involved.
Right.
Without him being dead. And I think that is... I'm super excited about that because I would love to see what is an adult Ezra who spent all that time away, what would he be like?
Yeah, I mean, how many years was between Rogue One and the end of the Battle of Endor?
Yeah, I don't know my timeline that well.
I think the timeline there was I think it wasn't really more than a space of maybe 5 years.
Because you have to say, okay, so Leia was what, 16 or something?
I thought she was 18. I thought Luke and Leia were about 18-ish.
Okay.
And then
I meant I guess, Rogue One
16
jumps up.
Yeah. Whatever.
No, because it bumps up to the end, to the beginning. Though.
Right, so she's about 18-ish there.
Right.
And, by the time Return of the Jedi comes around, I mean, they're in their early to mid-20s.
And there's a little bit of a time
There's
jump
definitely time
between
jump,
Empire and Return.
But that's about 5 years, so we're going to see Ezra as an adult.
Yeah.
When we see him again.
Right. Dave Filoni, if you're watching...
Please do this.
Yeah, please make that series.
Make the series. Just do it. You've got at least 2 people.
Oh, he's got way more than that.
At least 2 people who want to see this.
And listen, thank you for giving us this show, for all the hard work. That was one of the reasons I left the credits rolling for that finale, because I wanted to see all those names. I'm grateful to all of the people involved who made this show the special show that it was. It gave us a part of the Star Wars canon that we didn't expect and that we didn't know that we needed. And
totally
these characters became a huge part of what I love about Star Wars. So I'm excited to see what Dave Filoni does next. I keep hearing, because I watch Collider, I watch other YouTube things, and people keep saying I'd love for Dave Filoni to direct a live action movie, and I would love that too because I know how great he would be at that. However,
this is such
his storytelling across seasons of a show is
this is such a
it's
perfect
done
fit
so
for-
well that I
Yeah.
would hate to lose that aspect as
Yeah.
well. So yeah, Dave Filoni, Ahsoka, and Sabine, please give us that series.
Want that series?
Yeah, and or even I'd even take an animated movie if that would
Just to
tell the
tie it
story
up.
in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, a series of them exploring the universe for Ezra would be awesome. And,
Yeah.
And to have a female led, with two strong female characters, doing that
absolutely.
would be awesome. So,
Yeah, and we can see kind of more of the fallout, and like we said, we heard that it's going to be after and in between Return of the Jedi and
The Force Awakens.
Force Awakens, so we see how the
the First Order
rises up
Yeah.
within the whole galactic spectrum. So
Yeah,
very
absolutely.
excited.
Glad that Zeb didn't die.
I'm glad that Zeb didn't die, and he
Yeah.
got his hooks in for Rook, and
Yeah, bye Rook.
Bye-bye, Rook.
Not sad about that one.
no.
We lost Gregor.
Yeah.
But we know that Rex played a hand in Return of the Jedi.
Battle of Endor.
Yeah,
Yay.
Battle of Endor. Thanks to Dave Filoni kind of tweaking that a little bit and giving us that and confirming it.
that he was there. Yeah.
So that's awesome. We know from Forces of Destiny that Hera was there at least after the fact. I don't know if she was involved in the battle. That seemed to suggest that she was.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Kind of want to I know that we're not going to see it, but I almost want to just watch that to see if we can just maybe see something that could have been the ghost.
Yeah, I don't think that's there,
It's not gonna
but
happen.
still
Okay.
awesome to think
Still-
about her being there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there were lots of spaceships there, so we just the camera didn't pan that way.
And we know that she didn't rest on her laurels because Rogue One takes place not long after this finale. We know that she was there,
Right.
involved in that battle.
Sad that we didn't get to see how, Rebels kind of lined up into Rogue One, because we were hoping
Yeah.
to kind of see from the ghost perspective, but we saw the ghost there, so it's.
I
it's enough.
wondered.
It's enough.
I wondered when they were making that call on Frequency Zero or whatever. I wondered if that was going to be like General Radis and some of the people that we met in Rogue One come in to the rescue. So Whale's not what I expected.
No.
But almost as soon as they said, "Well, it's not what you would think." Like I don't even know how to explain this to you. I thought, "Oh, okay, so it's not going to be the rebellion that's coming. So it's going to be something else." And that was cool. And it was a nice payoff of that episode. There were a lot of people that complained about that episode.
Well,
It was like, why did we spend an episode on space whales? Well,
now we know.
Now we know. That was a setup for bigger things.
Just
and
let the storytellers do what they're going to do.
you
guys.
can't
Come
tell
on.
me that Dave Filoni didn't know he was going to use them because he's orchestrated this whole thing and done it so well. So I'm super happy with that ending.
That was a great ending.
It was sad because our little family got broken up.
Yeah.
But it was hopeful because
we
didn't lose anybody.
We didn't really lose anybody. Yeah. So very excited, and it's there's a door opening there to see what happens next for them. So it's not a complete goodbye.
Also, I don't know what sort of the rights were, the issues were with music. I know that we've had great music in this series, all the way through.
But now suddenly we're hearing,
not familiar music for the most part.
And now we're hearing that familiar music.
Yeah.
So
to me, that makes it feel like, oh, okay, this is a part of this story, and this is just as important as all those other moments.
Those musical cues are so important. So I'm so glad that we got to hear them.
Yeah, absolutely. Any final thoughts?
Love this. Do the series, do the thing.
Yeah, if you've tuned in and you've only watched this final season or something, go back. I know that, any series takes a bit to get off the ground, 4, 5, 6 episodes midway through the season, whatever. Rebels was no exception. It started off trying to find its feet, but by the end of the first season, I was hooked. By the end of the second season, oh my gosh, the whole series had opened up to becoming a huge part of canon for me and something I was really invested in. So go back and watch that.
Yeah.
It's streaming in different places, I think. I'll put some links below where you can buy the Blu-rays if you want to do that. I'm a Blu-ray guy. I buy stuff all the time, much to her chagrin. But yeah, that's I'll put those links below. And I'm just super excited that this ended on a positive note, ended with hope, which is an important part of Star Wars, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm just excited to see what Dave Filoni and his group of animators and writers and all those folks do next. I know. Yeah, well, we know what we want.
Yeah.
Listen to us, Dave Filoni.
Yeah.
Thank you again, all the team that worked on the show, for doing such a great job. We look forward to seeing what you do next. And as far as our little channel, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up and consider subscribing. We do videos, not just videos like this, but we do trailer reactions and all kinds of other things. We just vlogged our vacation to Disney World before we got sick. I'm still editing the last day of our vacation, but most of that is up. Sometimes our kids do stuff, react to trailers or do reviews or that kind of thing. They may be doing some gameplay stuff shortly. I think Ember wants to jump into some board games, so we'll see about that down the line. But we thank you for joining us, so be sure and check out our channel. If you are already subscribed, click that little bell icon so that you can be notified the next time we have another video drop. Until next time,
Thanks, everyone.
bye.